half the level of competition. I shouldn't even say half the level of competition. You look at the back half of LIV; those are people that you don't even know. I'm sorry. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, they weren't winning on the PGA Tour. So Alan saying the official world golf ranking looking real phony right now. I don't. I don't disagree with it, Alan. But here's my thought on it. I guess at the end of the day, the qualification for these majors, if you aren't a past champion or get in the top 10 or whatever that particular tournament majors kind of qualification to get into the next years are, is that you have to have some standard. And when these guys left, they knew that at current state that the live group was not getting world ranking points. They knew that.
Yeah.
And so you have to live with the consequences of that. There's nothing perfect in the world. And so I don't know what the perfect system is to rank. Follow my logic here. If majors are how we rank our top golfers and put them, in certain sectors, at the end of the day, that means you play 4 rounds, you're playing cuts. And these two simple qualifications are things that Live currently does not have. And so if those are the
Yeah.
standards that majors go by, you can't expect the official world golf ranking to kind of waive that qualification, because that's what majors are not going to go down to 3 rounds, and they're always going to have a cut. So until
Agreed.
that changes or some new novel system or Live adjusts their standards and plays 4 full rounds on courses that are not kind of munis, that's not going to
Yeah.
change. That's just my thought on it.
Agreed.
And, I'm willing to have my mind changed. But as it relates to the world golf ranking, yes, there are live players that should be higher ranked. But if you're not competing against the best, you cannot expect to, be ranked higher. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're playing against half the level of competition. I shouldn't even say half the level of competition. You look at the back half of LIV; those are people that you don't even know. I'm sorry. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, they weren't winning on the PGA Tour. They all went and got a check. Even the guys that are on the back half of that, this is life changing money for them. If they go,
Yeah.
place last, they're getting 100K. I mean, that's life changing money for
Yeah.
these guys. So,
Yeah.
official world golf ranking, I get the argument, but you also have to take, some basic common knowledge of how it's set up. And again, the guys knew that that was the situation they were going to be
Yeah.
in.
I
What do
think
you
I
think on
think
that?
Alan's saying that it's looking real phony because there's live golf guys that got in because of their world rankings and they shouldn't have, because the world ranking points last that long. Because they last like a year or so before they fall off, or before you have to earn more points or whatever. So whatever they got through 2022 last year to this point, all accumulated to their world ranking points, and that's how like HV3 got in. That's how like Abraham Answer got in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what Alan was trying to get at,
Yeah.
and I think in that aspect, it definitely is looking phony. I feel like world ranking points should be maybe like half a year, and then it refreshes, or you need to add more to it, but it all goes together because the Ryder Cup points all add up the same way. The President's Cup points add up the same way. It's by year basis. So I guess in that aspect, it all lines up that way. But I think that's what he was trying to get at, and in that fact, I definitely think
Yeah.
that they are indeed phony.